Nobody loves me. It's true. Like you do. Hey, Vanna. Hey, Chibi. Hey, Eggy. Polly. Hey, J Dot. Killer Bee, Donut Predator, Killface, Barney, Sandra, Scapegoat. Hey, Jenna. Getting ready for church tonight. Cool, cool. Hey, Iggy Head. All your ponies lined up watching me. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Scapegoat. No, Eggy Head. I don't want to get married. Aw, thanks, Lindsay. Hey, GSD and Dane. No, I don't. I don't know how hot you are, Eggy Head. I can't see you. Anyway, as for the people disputing, the title of my live, might I suggest looking at the description of this live? New Pokemon? I've never cared about Pokemon, Lindsay. Like I said, private dancer. Look at this video's description. Sour Times from it. I decided to quote Sour Times. Didn't read the bio. I like comic books. Of course I like comic books, Lindsay. Nobody loves me. It's true. Not like you do. Sour Times. Portishead. Love that song. I'm not into horror films now. Hey, Backrooms. If you've never listened to Sour Times by Portishead, very much recommend it. It's phenomenal. Such a good song. Fucking awesome song. It is not by Taylor Swift. Portishead. Sour Times by Portishead. Fucking awesome song. Hey, Color Purple. Stephen Hillenburg, SpongeBob comics. Fair enough. I have not been lifting. No. Chocolate covered raisins. Beth Gibbons and Paul Webb. I did listen to her Beth Gibbons solo album. I don't think the one I listened to, I don't think was I don't think it was Paul Webb who worked with her on that one. Right, that one was by that one she did with Rustin Man. I've seen. Yeah, I feel that one. I'm pretty okay. Raisins suck. Live and Die on the Hill, being a huge Gambit and Deadpool content. I mean, I can't say that Gambit is one of my favorites. Um, oh, Rustin Man is Paul Webb. Okay. So, yes, I did listen to the Beth Gibbons and Paul Webb album. I just didn't know that the guy's name was Paul Webb. Apparently, she also did an album with the Polish National Radio Symphony Orchestra. Blah. Oh, shit. She did a song with Kendrick Lamar. Hey, Cam. Del Taco? I have no idea. Ice cream sandwich or mug of ice cream? Go with the mug of ice cream. Crabs? Good times, good times. Used to turn tricks on a street called Lamar. Cool. Thanks, Aggie. Bracelet. It's a quote from the comic Pretty Deadly. It says, "The hummingbird simply must work harder in the rain." Aliens and Predator comics were good. Never read them. You had to pay for your membership. Sorry, Scapegoat. Jenna was giving them. Jenna was just giving them away last night. What does my bracelet say? The hummingbird simply must work harder in the rain. Scapegoat is what it says. Not worth reading. Yeah. Had to use your thumb hand on Scapegoat. Oh, bye, Lindsay. I want you to hold me like a bowling ball. With two fingers, with two fingers in my thumb in you? Chibi, Jenna, thank you for the gift membership, Jenna, and congratulations, Chibi. Thank you very much, Jenna. It's been a long time since I've been bowling. I don't remember how a bowling ball works. That is cute, Jenna. Or Nashi? No, I don't know. I don't like the Nashies. Is there a new catchphrase era? Is Cam? Please do not say that about my ex-wife Jenna. Thank you very much. Thank you for the super chat, Cam. box braids. I need hair. I need to get hair back. Walked so extra, I moved my hips at the store today, and some guy asked for my number. I was being silly, but somehow I attracted someone. Well, that's kind of fun, MK. Thoughts on Barack Obama? War criminal. A lot of shit. He did a lot of shit I didn't like. Getting to buy it. Yeah. I mean, I do need to cut my hair at the back, but I wish I had more hair up front and on top. I wish my hair was thicker. I need to get it cut, but I wish it was. Barack Obama. Sure. I've said before in the past, I totally support a White House to prison pipeline. Get a wig? I know. It's just wigs are uncomfortable. What is? Yeah, I mean it is not Sailor Venus wig. I don't think I'd want to go blonde anyway. It is not possible to be president without committing war crimes. Would I sign Michelle Obama's autograph for you? I don't hate blondes. It's just the hair color I am least attracted to. Hey, Stacy. You hate Jenna? No, I don't hate Jenna. Of course I don't hate Jenna. Oh, snap. Trina Robbins. Nice. Did they get So I just saw that apparently Trina Robbins is curating an anthology in support of abortion rights. Just seeing who's involved. Stephanie Cook is cool. Yannick Paquette, nice. Marguerite Sauvage, awesome. Janice Chang. Gene Ha, cool. Tom Orzakowski, very nice. Steve Lealoha, nice. Pretty good set of creators. Cut your own hair today and looks pretty nice. Read the phone book. I mean, some of the hey, comic book. Some of the women are cute, but I mean, they live in other cities. Like they live in like GTA. Like one of them lives, just outside Ottawa. Another one lives Toronto. I think another one might be in Mississauga, I think. So doesn't matter. No, Cam. No feet. Feet are weird. Not sure if my building turned on the AC yet. I'm from Ontario. Oh, actually, speaking of my job, hey, theater. Absolutely no one has ever, absolutely no one is arguing for women with a Y for inclusivity. The women with a Y was a thing among a certain subsection of sort of feminist academics trying to basically like I don't know. I think it was probably to differentiate women from men because women has men as part of the word. Is I don't know. I don't know why those like I don't know where the women with a Y came from, but it has absolutely nothing to do with any sort of inclusivity deal. Yeah, it is something that came around in like the 80s or the 70s. It is something that yeah from the 70s. Shit was weird in the 70s. Regardless, I'm pretty sure most people think that it was just stupid. I wasn't around. I don't need to have been around to know that it was wild. The 70s were weird. People were still trying to figure shit out. So who won trivia? Your mom. I gave her a trophy and everything. Why were the 60s afraid of the 70s? Because 78, 98, 70s, 80s, 90s? Hey, Priscilla. Hey, Nerdicus. Anyway, hey, sweet Caroline. Anyway, I always thought that women with a Y, I always thought that was kind of silly. But what else? How am I with hot sauce? Not a fan. I like it mild. Anyone else eat Taco Bell sauces like Go-Gurts? Eat some Temptations? Taco Bell makes me sick. Yeah, I mean Taco Bell. I'm weird. Hey, Gracie. I'm weird, so I don't really like tacos and shit like that. So I don't eat Taco Bell. What are all the things you can put crushed red pepper on? I put on eggs and pizza. I don't know, probably a bunch of things. Anyone know why today is Wednesday? Because yesterday was Tuesday. And tomorrow is Thursday. Because that's it's just how the days of the week work. Today is Wednesday because we need in order to understand time, and like in order to understand linear time, we need to break it into organized segments that we can use to organize our lives. So I got my schedule for work. The Regina Spectacle. Show me your Regina. It's my closet. Comic books. So yeah, I got my work. I got my schedule for work. I'm going to be working 5:30 to 5:30 to 2 a.m. Just as I hoped. I will have Wednesdays and Thursdays off. I won't be. Hey, Brooke A. Hey, non-comic Brooke. Gonna go live 2 a.m. I mean, I'll try initially, I guess. So yeah, I won't be working this coming Sunday because the work week at this place is Monday to Sunday, so I'll already have worked 40 hours. So I'll be getting like a weekend. So yeah, I'll be working Monday, Tuesday, and then I'll have Wednesday, Thursday off, and then I'll work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So yes, I will be working weekends. How's training been? It's been okay. No, 8.5 hours a day. I start at 5:30 in the evening until 2 o'clock in the morning. 5:30 to 2. What I'm doing today? Fine as far as I know. I initially started to say 10, but then I corrected to 2. Anticipated stream schedule? I don't know. We'll see, Comic Brook. You called me mom, just like I'm your teacher. Just like when you call your just like when you called your teacher mom. My mom does not own a Nintendo Switch. No. Paid lunch? No. Unpaid lunch. Naturally. So yeah, we'll definitely stream Wednesdays and Thursdays. During the week, I mean, I'll try. Yeah, I'll give it a try just to see how many people show up. We'll see. We shall see. Yes, I do have a Switch. I don't really use it. James, right? Yes, I think it would probably depend on what part of the transition they're in. because I am shallow. I do have a certain degree of shallowness. So, trying working every not for the weekends, I don't think. Glad to help, Alma. They are great. Want to get a Switch is worth getting? I mean, depends on sort of how much you game. It depends on how much you play the games. Just personal preference. I mean, personal preferences are often shallow. Like there's absolutely a degree of shallowness that comes into play for our personal preferences. Older woman. I mean, a few years older. I wouldn't. I don't think I'd want to go much beyond, say, early 40s. Me being in my late 30s, I don't think I'd want to. Hey, Rebecca, I don't think I'd want to do more than early 40s. Was my phone greeting at work? Hey, what's up, bitches? That's my phone greeting. Late 30s? Yes, I am late 30s, Kelface. Not very livable. Hey, JJ. No, they do not, Rebecca. Thanks, Vera. I appreciate that. No, Gracie. They call me James. They call me the gangster of love. Hi, Zach. Why? I wish I had Jayla's body. Like magic voodoo. Voodoo. No, still in my 20s? Yeah. Usually enjoy Clearwater. Hey, Barbara. What's Pride here? So I think June is sort of Pride Month, but I mean, different places have different schedules for like Pride parades and things. Hey, private dancer. I mean, some are creepy, but most are probably fine. No, James. I don't want to date somebody who looks like a man. What do you usually do for breakfast? I was getting muffins, but I forgot to get muffins last time I went to the grocery store, so I haven't been having breakfast. Got a head centipede at 5:30. You burn it down. Fire. Fire is the only solution. Yeah. As far as I know, Chantal's fine. Been inhaling food recently. Cool, cool. How you coming for breakfast? I'll pass, James. No, I don't have any shadow comic books. Not something I've ever read. Doctor's name. In passing. Not a lot. Go to the blue sofa dreaming of Burger King. Probably. She probably misses her Nashies. ASMR skits. Cool. Good for her. Um, Not that I'm aware of, Rebecca, but I mean, it's possible that he's getting sent to my spam folder. I miss her. Of course, I miss her. Waterfall ASMR had me itching for hours. And then being creative. Yep, good for her. Can I say Hey, Frida. Hey, Jill. You have to say high pitched. What I date? Sagi? I don't know who Sagi is. Cowboy voice? What cowboy voice? What's my cowboy voice? Would I pee on someone if I had to? I don't know what scenario would come up where I would have to. Yes, I took my dresses and skirts, Rebecca. I am not bi. I would not say that I'm bi now. Hey, Keister. Hey, Bo Rock. No. Hey, Fatal. Jellyfish. I'm pretty sure you're not actually supposed to pee on a jellyfish sting. There's a pepperoni stick pointed at me. If you don't piss, the stick gets it. I was told a guy at the beach he had to pee on me because I got stung by a jelly. I was fine. Yeah. Don't actually sting on don't actually pee on a jellyfish sting. Was I supposed to get Cam to pee on me at the beach? I just do it anyway. Yeah, I mean, your kinky sex lives are, you know. Do I find Alicia Doherty? I don't even know what she looks like. Fogarty? Well, either way, I don't know. I don't know who she is. I don't know what she looks like. I don't care. I don't care what random celebrities look like. I would not date a man, James. I thought Jen died. Haven't they died like a million times? No, James. I said that I would date a trans woman. depending on where they were in their transition. Was my last haircut? It's been a couple years. Hey, Shulko. At least 2 people to sign on as founding directors for a nonprofit I've set up. Okay, then. I think people have been, I think like I think just about every live I've done for the past year, people have declared that Life by Jen died. Would I sell my hair? Nah. Nonprofit D's nuts. So my partner for the first time since January at the end of the month. Ooh, nice. Congratulations, Frida. Not the check, but I did actually get the stub. The money itself, I don't think will. I think Friday is when the actual funds enter my bank account. But yeah, I've seen the first pay stub. $644, I think. Children's Hospital, cancer research, and carbon removal from the ozone. For 1 week. Yeah, $600. Gonna be a little over $600 a week that I'll be making. So probably around, figure probably around $2,500 a month, give or take a bit. Which is very much not too bad. The Greyhound bus and the man sitting in front of me turned around and told me someone gave him drug chips and if he was being paranoid. I mean, doesn't sound that way to me. Hey, Cindy. Seems like a reasonable concern. Event services and fundraising nonprofit. Cool, cool. What are drug chips and where can I get some to try? You got to know the right guy. You got to know the right guy to give them to you. A broomstick, one Republican, and a copy of the movie Click with Adam Sandler. Who's my drug chip plug? Oh, I don't do any drug chips. Hey, Negro. Actually, you know what? Yeah, you're gonna do a name like that? Yeah, no thanks. Yes, yes, you got me to say it, and now you are blocked. You got me to say it, and now I have blocked you, so congratulations. Tax deductible raffle. Kilo stream. I mean, probably not. Whatever. Look at the name of the person that I just blocked. And then say the name in your head. Or to Kelsey's. I don't know if the Kelsey's here is on Skip the Dishes. How's Jack going? It's going okay. It is on Skip the Dishes. But no, I don't want to order. I don't want to order Kelsey's. I like going to Kelsey's. You know, I liked going there with Chantel, but I don't want to go. I don't want to get it for myself. I don't want to. I don't want it for myself. Have hives on my forearms? Shit. Uber Eats, leave me alone. You don't exist here. Go away. Why does fucking Uber Eats always try to message me? They don't exist in Cornwall. Do I have to get myself yummies or something? I mean, I eat plenty of snacks. Pretty much, Rebecca. Yeah, basically, yeah. Where am I staying nowadays? With your mom. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Panda. That was rude of me. Dan doesn't have Uber Eats. Yeah. Panda moms are very important. Sure, they are. Panda moms are great. Let's get a lot of trolls now. Not as many anymore. I don't get too many anymore. But no, Panda. I'm renting a room from some friends of my mom. Hey, blonde girl. No. Sorry, Jenna. What was the question I never answered, Jenna? What was the question I never answered? You're welcome, Shulta. Hey, Anonymous. Anonymous. I'm going to call you Anonymous because that amuses me. And this stream is all about what amuses me. Fuck everybody else. Change my name to Peter Griffin from Family Guy. Make that my full name, Peter Griffin from Family Guy. Giant sculpture of Celine Dion out of salami. No. And that's actually, and that would actually just be the first name. Just my first name, Peter Griffin from Family Guy, Lucas. That'd be my name. Hey, Lilo. Yeah, I'm doing what? I'm doing fine. Because I am not into arts and crafts. I'm just not into it. I don't like arts and crafts. It's not a thing that appeals to me. I'm sorry. Excuse me. What I have for supper? Food. Why is people's names green? The people whose names are green have paid memberships. Any foreign foods I never tried that I'd want to? I want to try Korean barbecue. That's something I do want to try. Is Korean barbecue. Dong replication kit. Hate arts and crafts. I know. That shit is so not for me. 1000% not my thing. Jenna! Thank you very much, Jenna! Thank you very much for the 5 gift memberships, Jenna. And congratulations to Vanna, Action Figure, Gracie, Anonymous, and Private Dancer. Jenna is a rich queen. Yeah, she's been... she has indeed been making it rain lately. Making it rain. Rain on me, rain me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. In a day or two. I like to go very high pitch for that one. Sing? No. I'm only happy when it rains. How old am I? 38. Sing. I don't like singing. I hate my singing voice. I don't like other people hearing me sing. Besides crippling depression, can you tell me what other mental diagnosed illnesses you have? None that I've been diagnosed with. Even the depression is not really a formal diagnosis. I mean, I am. Like, I have depression, for sure. But no, there's none that I have been... I like it's one of those things like close enough. Like technically, I guess technically I've never had the formal diagnosis because I haven't been to a psychologist. But I mean, therapists have said it, and gone to doctors who've confirmed, yeah, that sounds like depression. I do not save popsicle sticks. Hey, Rara. Yeah, I'm like I definitely have depression, and my mom has it, and my brother has it. It very much runs in my family. It is very much something that's in my family. Yeah, we have free healthcare, but there are limits to it. Mental health care is not great here in Ontario. Had a horrible panic attack when I was getting my haircut. Just was so nice and massaged. Message me tonight. Oh, well, that's. I mean, Jenna gifted a few. I don't know about if anyone else is going to be doing any. Anyway, but yeah, as far as like, so yeah, as far as like other disorders I have, and again, like these are not things that I've been diagnosed with, but they are things where I feel like I fit some of enough of the criteria that I think I probably have them. I suspect I am probably ADHD, and I suspect that I am probably autistic spectrum. Killface! Thank you very much, Killface, for 5 gift memberships. And congratulations to Clearwater Credence, Donut Predator, nice, Schulto Keat, Fatal, and that one blonde girl, hashtag coleslaw is W. You, Adrian? I mean, I'd say that our system is still better than what the US has. Because, like, we can go see a doctor if we are sick without having to wonder, how am I going to pay for this? Hey, Farrell. Dental care? No. For most of us, dental care is covered up to either 18 or 25. I can't remember if it's 18 or 25. But at least up to 18, and also covered for 65 and over. Hey, Roxanne. But for most Canadians, dental is not currently covered. Rebecca, I have seen differing views on that. How many fake teeth do I have? None. I actually don't have, or actually 2. These are fake. My front teeth are fake. Do you even get wisdom teeth by 18? I had mine removed when I was late teenager, I think. What did I eat? Ice. Teeth like mine? Yeah. Yeah, my teeth look mine. Slipped and fell on some ice. Right on my face. What are the texts like there? I mean, honestly, I find them pretty reasonable. Like, my first paycheck is something like 680 something dollars. With and like $40 of that is being deducted in taxes. So, hey, Josie. So, I mean, that doesn't seem particularly steep to me, frankly. Korean barbecue. I don't think Cornwall has Korean barbecue. Giving dental benefits to the children of low-income single mothers. I was under the impression that it was all children 18 and younger. I could be wrong. Like it's I didn't look closely enough at it. Didn't see the notification until I got the email. Had the chat minimized. Sorry, I just want to look at the. Oh, okay. So yeah. Oh shit. Okay, it's not as good as I thought. So yeah. Covers families earning less than $90,000 per year. and for children 12 and under. For some reason, I thought it was up to older age. Gracie, I forget if it was Kill Faces or Jenna's that you were part of. Give me a second to see if I can. Gracie, you were covered by Jenna's gift membership. No, Keefster. Gorgonizing? So yeah, for families earning less than $90,000 a year, children 12 and under are covered for a tax-free payment of $260, $390, or $650, depending on net income, with a maximum of 2 payments for each eligible child. So it's actually nowhere near as good as I thought, but it is something where there is efforts to get it improved. I don't drink beer, danger. This is all food. This is all garbage, junk food. Hey, Gravlik. So yeah, it could definitely be better. The dental coverage here could definitely be better. Most places that hire anywhere that hires full time will include dental benefits. Hey, private dancer. Hey, anonymous. So yeah, anywhere that hires full time will include dental coverage in the benefits. Part time, I think, can go sort of either way. Jordan Izzo. Aw, that's sad. A lot of part time places don't offer any benefits, some do. Anyway, give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, so yeah, hope Jordan feels better soon. We all like Jordan here, so hope Jordan feels better. So I heard something. I heard something fall. So I just wanted to go see what it was. What was going on? Looks like it's just a clock. Apparently, just a clock fell off the wall downstairs. So yeah. So nothing much. Nothing major there. Yeah. The one was actually like coming to make sure that it wasn't me, that I wasn't the one who fell. Yeah, they're nice. The homeowners are nice. Yeah. Get a Ouija board. I mean, If I wanted a Ouija board, I would have taken Chantel's. I didn't take Chantel's because I don't give a shit about Ouija boards. Fuck Ouija. Yeah, she did. She did get one. I don't know if she ever actually used it on like. I don't know if she ever actually used it at any point. She did get one. That had been like, I guess probably October of 2021. Think she. I think is when she got it. Might have actually even been November of 2021. No grab legs. Too much effort. Easier to just take it to the trash. Go something? No. Well, sort of. So years and years and years ago, we're talking like 15 years ago when Chantel and I were first living together. I think pretty early on when we first started living together. Chantel had this idea of us walking down to a graveyard to look for ghosts. And sure, why not? Fine. So we walked down, and there's actually, and like there's this stray cat there. And at one point, and so like Chantel like taking out her phone and was like recording a message about it, and yeah, it's like really sad. And there's a weeping willow over the graves, and like she was trying to be all like she was trying to be serious and deep, and then it's like, okay, I'm gonna go pet the pet. I'm gonna go pet the cat. Bye. It's just every once in a while we would pull up that recording. Goth phase. A little bit. She's always had a little bit of the goth in her. She's always had just a little bit of goth in her. Yeah, I miss her. But yeah, every once in a while we'd pull up that recording and listen to it and laugh. Accurate portrayal of ghost. I mean, basically. Man, I totally forgot about that whole recording. I mean, it's gone now. The phone that it was on is long gone. She also recorded some farts on it. She recorded farts on it pretty regularly. Um, yeah, I haven't thought about that recording in a long time, and man, very much no surprise that she ended up getting into YouTube. Honestly, had to go from wild and free to long to be controlled. Um, I think the fact that just I don't know. I think she wants. I think it's about structure. I suspect. I think it's just comforting to have. Um, hey, moral. I think it's just that she like it's comforting for her to have something solid in her life. You want to let? I don't. I should, but I don't. Blocked you on Gossip Girl. Were you giving bad opinions about Gossip Girl? I mean, I Can't imagine Gossip Girl opinions would affect me. I never watched that show. Blair is your queen. Is she a character from Gossip Girl? I don't know. I never watched. XOXO Gossip Girl. Oh, is that like? No. Whatever. If I blocked you, is probably if I blocked you, either you were being obnoxious or you follow a bunch of obnoxious people. Disagreed with the canon that Blair is trans. Blair from is Blair. Oh, like that. What was her name? Is it Blair White or what's her name? Is it Blair White? She is like that. I can lick it. I can ride it while you slip it and slide him. Blair Johnson. And I mean, I think bear in mind. I mean, she is, she's 39. She's been through a lot of shit. She's probably just getting tired, you know? Whatever. I mean, I think she's probably pretty happy. I look like I would enjoy eating. Back to the villa. No, I can't. I can't afford another move right now, crab. Some questions to the film. I mean, I'm generally down with invasive questions. I don't really care. Reality show? No. Here's the thing, more like a show like The Bachelorette or any reality show. Like I would not be good at a reality show because I would be picking my words too carefully. I don't do drama. So like there'd be a lot of it where it's just like, all right. People are like getting into big arguments, and I'm just like, all right, I'm stepping back from this. Incontinence or leprosy, which is cooler? I mean, leprosy is cooler, but way worse. I mean, love interest movie compete for my love. Hey, Jordan. People said that you weren't feeling well. That is it. That would be a good one, Moral. Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like reality shows thrive on drama, and I strive to be the anti-drama. I strive for chillness. As a judge, depending on the show, but not even then, because even then, like the point of like the judges, you got, you know, you got the asshole judge, you got the super sweet judge, and you got the cool judge. And I'm none of those things. Like I don't want to be an asshole. I'm not actually nice enough to be the super sweet judge. Hey, bubblegum. You know, dry humor judge. You can smack it. You can grip it. You can go down and kiss it. How's work going? Yeah, it's going fine. We haven't started taking any calls yet, but we did like role play. We did scenarios. So yeah, we did like phone call role plays today. That is just like so stupid. I don't like those. They're so weird and uncomfortable. No, I will not do a hot tub stream. Thanks, information. See, people don't need to worry. Shit, you know, I manage. I get lucky. I mean, it's just like shit luck. A lot of it does come down to just like luck. I luck out and find, find a job, find a place to live. So a lot of it is just luck. But hey, it's worked for me so far. Just goes to show if you're lazy and you procrastinate to do everything at the last moment, things will just work out for you. I'm really good at procrastinating. I know. Procrastination is just what I do. Why put off until tomorrow what you could put off for an extra month? Why put off until tomorrow what you can put off indefinitely? Thanks, info. Which incontinence is better, front or back? Front. Feel more confident? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm an overachieving perfectionist. This does not compute. No, Zach. But I also haven't taken any actual calls yet. Same type of glow a pregnant mother has. Trying to listen while I eat dinner, y'all are wild. We sure will ruin a mealtime, fruitcake. What would it take for me to do a hot tub live someday? Incontrovertible proof of the existence of Zeus. Pony cosplayer? I don't know. What's my favorite kind of soup? Ball soup. 10 new members? No. I like Roman gods and horses. I was all about the Greeks. Yeah. I mean, my favorite kind of soup would be chicken noodle. Honestly, I don't actually eat soup. I'm weird. I know. I don't like to drink. I don't like to eat soup. Um, Made me want to get a My Little Pony. Oh, that's cute. Anyway, so I don't actually eat soup. The one exception when I'm sick. Um, chicken noodle soup does go. Chicken noodle soup does just go down well when you're sick. It's one of those things where chicken noodle soup is just what you do when you have a cold. Chili? Oh, I don't like chili. Do not like chili. The beans. I hate beans. Like I hate those types of beans. You know, green beans I like, but like any other kind of beans, I hate. Five Nights at Freddy's. That's where I want to be. Ginger ale, exactly. Hey, Marissa. Lesbians. I used to read a webcomic. Shit, I'm blanking on it. I'm blanking on the name. But there's a webcomic about like, you know, this group of people who worked at a like some kind of superstore, I think it was. Um, one of the female characters. I think it was a weird ploy to get like some guys attention or something. But she started dating a woman. His name was Leslie Bean. Hey, Barney. So the character's name was Lesbian. Lesbian. Comic was by David Willis, the guy who does Dumbing of Age. Short Packed. That's the name of the comic. Short Packed. And yeah, character named Lesbian. Anyway. Ranking of all the sailors in the Sailor Moon franchise from worst to best. Oh, good night, Killface. I mean, I don't know. I don't. Sailor Chibi Moon is probably my least favorite. She was I often found her in the second season. There are times where she just got straight up annoying. I'm not a big fan of kids in general. But in the second season, Chibi Moon had a tendency to be annoying. She got a little bit better in subsequent seasons, where she wasn't the focus of the plot. She was still, major. She was still one of the main characters. She still, played a fairly major role, but the plot wasn't centered on her, which I think, helped to make her, it sort of eased things up a little bit, so she wasn't as annoying. That said, her introduction, fucking amazing. One of the absolute best, just one of the absolute best character introductions ever. Because she's just like, this cute little 4 or 5-year-old girl who pulls out a fucking gun and points it right at Usagi's head, at Sailor Moon's head. That's boss. Naoko knew what she was doing when she drew that. Hey, Bossify. Yeah, I mean, she's 4 or 5 years old, and oh, what a cute little girl, and just pulling out a fucking Glock there. Pulling a Glock on Sailor Moon. Anyway, so one of the greatest, one of the, just amazing introduction, but that entire season, she was, she could often be pretty annoying. Anime or manga? Both, actually, better. In both. Uranus is awesome. Uranus is cool. Hey, West Coast lass. Sailor Moon herself is someone who goes back and forth between annoying and amazing. Because she is, a whiny crybaby, clumsy and lazy, and often, and occasionally thoughtless, but cowardly. But she's also just, bursting with love. And that's very endearing of her. No, Bo Rock. Sailor Moon, Barney. Who are we talking? I'm talking about Sailor Moon. She's stupid, lazy, cowardly, occasionally thoughtless, but bursting with love, and will go to literally any length for the people she cares about. And shit, she'll go to any length for people she doesn't even know. I like the Gucci, the Mui Mui Missoni, New Cavalli, Vintage Armani, Ferragamo, Amor Milano. I do not play with the ponies. They're nice, Barney. Or bossified. Nice. Hey, Squishy. Thanks so much, lot. Yes. I am going to go refill my water glass. I'll be back in a minute. I also have to pee. Give me another minute. I gotta pee. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Like fanfic involving the cats. Seashells in my sink. I was unaware of that. I smashed Zoe site. What? Water shaming me? Whatever. I don't care. Look, my poops have been regular since I've been moving, since I moved in here. So obviously, whatever's in the water hasn't affected me yet. All right? I'm fine. I'm fine. I think you might be affected. I mean, it's brain parasites. What the hell do I care about brain parasites? Come on. They'll eat my brain from the inside out, and maybe at some point they'll eat enough of my brain that I'll feel happy. Well, that got dark. Lobotomy, exactly, Jordan, like a lobotomy. Can I spill some tea? No, because I don't have tea. I don't drink tea, so I don't keep any. So, sorry. You have something hanging in your closet, isn't that proof you're not? What? How does I'm I'm not sure how I'm not sure how having my coat in the closet is proof I'm not okay. Am I circumcised? Only one way to find out. Finger guns? Wink, wink. You just ask my mom. I mean, she would know. She's, you know. Hey, Nancy. Day 3 of code and officially lost my ability to taste anything. Had to learn that after ordering McDonald's. I mean, what does McDonald's generally taste like anyway? Yeah, that sucks, Nancy. That's shitty. I hope your taste comes back. I hope your taste is not gone long term. I hope it comes back. Does a ring light make me look better? I mean, I'm not using a ring light. I'm using vanity lights over vanity mirror. I know, West Coast. I have confessed to being circumcised. And yes, my mom would be aware of the fact that I'm circumcised. She would have been the one who made the decision. I'm assuming she wasn't the one who actually snipped, but she would have asked the doctor to do it. So she would know. Bad rabbi? Wouldn't have been a rabbi, would have been a doctor. My family's not Jewish. Foreskin isn't like the umbilical cord. I'm not Jewish. I am Goyim. You keep the foreskin? I doubt it. I don't think my mom kept my foreskin. Pretty sure that went in the medical waste bin. Barney? I heard about that, and that is why I blocked her. I blocked Bali specifically because I had multiple people. I'm not gonna say who, but I will say it was multiple people contacted me to let me know that Bali was caught being anti-Semitic. The fact that it was multiple people had me like, okay, so I am going to consider that corroboration, and I will do away with them. MG is good to play the game on Friday. So, question: what's a good free private video messaging service, video chatting service? Any good free and private, like where I wouldn't have to give Skype? And would I have to give my phone number over Skype, or can I just send email? Zoom? I forget. Is Skype good with just email? Skype is just email. For some reason, I thought Skype was phone numbers. As you should, West Coast. That is not a good term to use. That is an ableist term. Well, I can't even get Skype to open. Skype won't load. Good times, good times. And cool, cool. Skype no longer works for me. Woot. A woot. These are Google to Skype. And my Skype, I think my Skype might actually need an update. So I think that's what's happening with it. AOL Instant Messenger. There's a blast from the past. Hey, who is this? Can maybe use Microsoft Teams. All right. Whatever. I'll figure it out later. What do you want? MG. MG wants to play a game with me, which requires that we video chat. Zoom is free and easy. Does it require a phone number, or can I just use email address? Suppose I'll get Zoom. Email? All right. Suppose I'll download Zoom. Is it the game where you put Sharpies in your butt? I don't know. She won't tell me. She won't tell me what game it is. Might be the game where you put Sharpies in your butt. I don't know. I don't know. She literally won't tell me. She literally won't tell me what the game is. Do I like LARPs? No, I don't. No type ending. Yeah, I suppose I'll download Zoom. She's a minx. Totally. Hey, Lady Di. All right, I'll download Zoom. I'll email her in a bit to tell her Zoom. Rebecca, I will. Will hopefully be doing it this Friday. So I'll hopefully be playing this whatever damn game it is, playing it hopefully on Friday. Goody, sir. Done with training. This is my last week of training Lady Di. Training is done on Friday. I start my new shift on Monday. Hey, Habibi. And my new shift, for those who didn't hear earlier, for those who didn't hear me say this earlier, hey, Claire. My new shift is going to be 5:30 in the evening to 2 in the morning. Fridays through Tuesdays, with Wednesday and Thursday off. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I work. Thursday, Friday, I'm off. Friday, Saturday, I work. So, yeah, starting Monday, I'll try to go live at like 2. I'll try to go live after work on Monday at 2 a.m. was my live stream schedule. Wednesdays and Thursdays, I will definitely go live. The rest of the week, I'll try. Like, I'll see how it goes on at a 2 a.m. I'll give it a few. I'll give it a try it a few times. Want to work from home 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Ugh, I would hate that shift. Wednesday gaming stream. Maybe, Zach. I might have to. I might just change the days for the gaming stream. Does the job involve a lot of typing? Yes, lots of typing. Because most of what we will be dealing with is going to be emails and live chats. Playing Elden Ring? Not a game that I would want to play. No, hey. Apparently, a Canadian court just ruled that misgendering in the workplace is a human rights violation here in Canada. Nice. Work from 9 to 5:30 from home. AM or PM, Lady Di? 9 a.m. I assume you mean 9 a.m. Get a new keyboard. I might actually need to get a new keyboard. This one I've been having problems with this keyboard. The backspace, I've been having problems with it, and the T. For some reason, the T sometimes doesn't work. Benefits, and I get benefits. I mean, there's benefits through the place. Retirement plan, no. Some recommendations, and I'll just get a cheap one. Get the one with the LGBT lights. I don't think I'd want lights on my keyboard. Light up keyboards are super nice. Yeah, I suppose. New Star Trek thingy? What new Star Trek thingy? Light it up pink. In traffic to ooh, 2 hour. That's brutal. My closet. I have no idea what you're talking about, pending. This is apparently a transvolcanic J, which is a pretty awesome thing to be called. Yeah, transvolcanic. Transvolcanic J. Does it have that name for a reason? Because it's awesome, I would assume. Oh, that's not Star Trek. That's not Star Trek pending. No, this was a few years back. I want to say 2015, maybe 2016. It's a Marvel thing. This is like 2015 or 2016. I want to say. Marvel did this thing. Like they had a whole bunch of sort of legacy characters going on at the same time. So there's a period where Captain America, Captain Marvel, Wolverine, Iron Man, Nova, a couple others, Hawkeye, one or two others. They all had like these sort of legacy characters either serving along them or replacing them. So Sam Wilson was Captain America, Jane Foster was Thor. I have to use your own computer, Lady Di. Kate Bishop, obviously Hawkeye. Laura Kinney is Wolverine. Iron Heart was the star of the Iron Man comic, like the Invincible Iron Man had Riri Williams as Iron Heart in the lead role. So there was like they had like a couple years where a lot of their big characters had been sort of temporarily replaced. And so yeah, this is just sort of like this generations thing was just something they did sort of in honor of that. There's like a sort of a big diversity push that they had going at the time. I don't know, Juicer. You all would know better than I would. So what were they? Oh right, yeah. So there was the teen version of Jean Grey. Laura Kinney was Wolverine. Jane Foster was Thor. Sam Wilson was Captain America. Sam Alexander was Nova. Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel. Kamala Khan, Ms. Marvel. Kate Bishop, Hawkeye. Riri Williams, Iron Heart, who was a legacy for Iron Man. Miles Morales as Spider-Man. And who's that one? Oh, yes, Amadeus Cho as the Hulk. So yeah, there's just a whole bunch of female characters and characters of color who had been taking on the mantles of traditionally white heroes, traditionally white male heroes. So yeah, they just did like a series of comics honoring the legacies, the generations. Face lights up when I talk about comics. I like comics. That was a fun. that is very much a fun time on for people who like to discuss comics. Because holy shit, which Marvel character do you like most? The X-Men. Like I love the X-Men. Always have, always will. They're always going to hold a special place in my heart. Really love Kamala Khan, Ms. Marvel. She is such a great character. Laura Kinney is great. Kate Bishop is eternally charming. Monica Rambeau. Oh, Monica Rambeau is fucking amazing. Why did I just grew up on X-Men. Like I had X-Men comics for like when I first started to read, you know? I was 6 years old. Storm and Mystique, the collab we needed. Yeah, I was 6 years old when X-Men the Animated Series debuted, and I watched it. And I'd read a couple of X-Men comics even before that. No, I was 7. I was 7 years old when the X-Men Animated Series debuted. I was 6 years old when X-Men #1 by Claremont and Lee came out. Chris Claremont and Jim Lee. Smash Your Pass Wolverine. Which Wolverine are we talking about here? Never knows. Oh, she's so good. She was very much Roger Stern's pet character, in a way that can, in some cases, that sort of thing is annoying. Like sometimes when a creator comes up with a pet character and like really pushes them hard, it can be obnoxious and annoying and feel artificial. But Roger Stern was just he was just really good. So when he created Monica Rambeau and brought her into the Avengers, and within like 2 years had her as the leader of the Avengers, it was really good and satisfying. And then, of course, she had to be screwed over and depowered because can't have a woman being the most powerful person around. Gotta get those 60 characters to be the only ones who fucking matter again. Was it Grunwald? Was it Mark Grunwald who... I think it was Mark Grunwald was the editor of the Avengers at the time, who sort of basically forced Stern out in order to get Captain America back as the leader of the Avengers. Like, Grunwald obviously was a super Captain America fanboy. Super fanboy for Captain America. And he wanted Captain America to be the leader of the Avengers again. And he used his powers as editor to sort of force it. And Storm was underrepresented? Sometimes. She's definitely had periods where she was underrepresented. And I'll just finish my thoughts on Monica Rambeau. So I think Mark Grunwald, I believe, if I remember correctly, he wanted to force Stern to make Captain America leader again. Stern refused, so Grunwald just replaced. So Stern ended up quitting the book. And was it Simonson? I think it was Simonson was brought in as the replacement. I think he was the one who immediately followed Stern. I know very shortly after. And yes, and that was a weird run. Emma Frost is great. Emma Frost is just always, always entertaining. So yeah, that was. It's one of the few cases where I think Grunwald made a genuine mistake, where I think Grunwald was genuinely in the wrong. Um, um, yeah, Storm. One thing with Storm, I've seen. There's a guy I follow on Twitter who's made this argument a few times that too many people don't like Storm as a character. They like her as um, as like a plot device, as a special effect. Yeah, like they Claremont, like under Chris Claremont, Storm was an amazing character back in the 80s. You know, the way he wrote her, she was great. She was, you know, deep and nuanced and, you know, flawed, always changing. The 90s, she became sort of almost too much of an icon. And like in a lot of comics since then, she's not, a lot of writers don't really allow her. Not enough people know Comic Storm. Even people who read the comics don't really know Comics Storm. Like I think there's a lot of people who love the comics who even they don't really like. They don't even they don't really know Comic Storm. They like to see her doing feats. You know, that's what they like from her. They like the feats. They like, you know, her changing an entire world's ecosystem. You know, like that's sort of what they want out of her is big accomplishments, big moments. Whereas, like, oh, she's more interesting than that. She's not allowed to be as fucked up as Claremont made her. You know, she could be kind of fucked up under Claremont. And writers since then, too many of them, and too many writers and or too many fans don't really want her to be as fucked up. Early 2000s was not the best time. Yeah, it was. In terms of the comics, it was kind of mixed at times. Like the comics were a little bit mixed. There were some good. There was some good. I loved Grant Morrison's new X-Men. I fucking loved the DePhilippis and Weir New Mutants, which turned into New X-Men. Loved that era of the Academy X. I loved that. Loved those kids. But then that run ended and those kids got shoved off to the side. One or two who got to, well, like Bridesmaids, never watched it. You know, one or two of those characters who got to show up here and there in other comics, but most of them just shoved to the side, shoved into the background, or blown up on a bus. But yeah, Yeah, I kind of feel like what happened with Storm is animated Storm, I think, kind of ruined comic Storm. Animated Storm was great. She was fun, but she was very different. She was pretty different quite often from comic Storm. She didn't have that murder in her backstory that we like, as far as we knew. Animated Storm was always the goddess. The thief showed up now and then, but by and large, Animated Storm was the goddess, which led to some absolutely iconic declarations. I will meet you at the monorail. Yeah, it made for entertaining TV. Oh, I loved it. I loved that show. I grew up on that shit. But yeah, Animated Storm was the goddess at all times. Uh, she didn't have the street urchin in her. She didn't have that thief, that comic storm. Hey, Uncle Junior. Not too bad. And she didn't have she didn't really get to have the same mutability, that ability to change that comic storm had. Because I think it was during the Outback era. There was a scene where she and Logan were talking, and I think they were discussing like some her changing her look or something like that, or her behavior or something. And she talked about the changing nature of storms. Um, yeah, using she went along with that with the analogy that her powers that her code name is attached to. Storms change. I feel like Comic Storm in the 80s was allowed to change a lot. And then in the 90s, with the animated series in particular, like the popularity of the 90s series and the comics sort of taking a few cues here and there from the animated series, I feel like it sort of hit a point where writers weren't as willing to let Storm be constantly changing the same way. Ghibli never got her time. I do think one place where the animated series failed with Ghibli, they didn't show how destructive her power can be. Ben 10. I never watched Ben 10 now. Because Jubilee can blow shit up. Like, her power is to like detonate shit on an atomic level. She can blow shit up. It's just, she doesn't like hurting people. She doesn't want to hurt anyone. So she holds back a lot. I think there was an X-Men comic not long ago that had her blow up an entire spaceship. Just as like oh yeah, just as like, oh yeah, this is what she can do, by the way. So, yeah. I wish the animated series had let her do something truly destructive. Just because, like, you know, let the audience know, hey, she's not useless. Anyway, it's been 2 hours, which is about what I normally like to go for. I watched a few episodes of Aqua Teen Hunger Force back in the day. America doesn't like angry black women. She had to take the high road. Who, Storm? Yeah. 2 hours, which is about what I normally like to go for, so this feels like a good time to stop. Thanks, Rara. Tomorrow? Yeah, probably. I'll probably be on tomorrow. I imagine I'll probably come on tomorrow. So good night, everybody.